I'm diving into some serious survival mode today and sharing essential tips to protect myself in a war zone. Living in a conflict area can be incredibly scary, especially when you think about the safety of you and your loved ones. It's crazy to think that war can break out anywhere, and being prepared is key to survival. That's why I want to discuss some essential tips that could save your life. Civilians in war zones face a lot of challenges. One of the biggest ones is the lack of resources. You might not have access to food, water, or medical supplies, which can make it tough to stay safe. Another challenge is the lack of knowledge. Not knowing what's going on or how to react can put you in a vulnerable position. And then there's situational awareness, being aware of your surroundings and potential dangers. It's easy to get caught off guard, and that's when bad things can happen. In a war zone, you have to be constantly on the lookout for potential threats. This could be anything from avoiding areas with heavy fighting to being cautious of snipers or landmines. It's a lot to take in, but staying informed and keeping your wits about you can make a big difference. Also, you might not have a lot of control over your environment, which can be really frustrating. You might be stuck in a building or area that's not safe, or you might have to move quickly to get to a safer location. Situational awareness is crucial in these situations. You need to stay alert and be aware of what's going on around you. This could mean keeping an ear out for gunfire or explosions, or watching for signs of looting or violence. So, what can you do to protect yourself? First, it's all about situational awareness. Being aware of your surroundings and potential dangers can help you avoid trouble. Another essential tip is having an emergency kit. This should include things like food, water, first aid supplies, and a way to communicate with loved ones. Knowing safe zones or areas to go to in case of an emergency is also super important. This could be a bomb shelter, a safe house, or even just a building with sturdy walls and no windows. Having a plan in place can also make a big difference. This could mean having a meeting point with family members or knowing evacuation routes. Imagine you're at home when fighting breaks out in your area. You have to act fast to get to a safe location. If you have an emergency kit and a plan, you're way more likely to make it through this situation safely. This scenario isn't just hypothetical. It could happen to anyone, anywhere. That's why it's so important to be prepared and have a plan in place. These tips aren't just abstract ideas. They're real-life strategies that can help you stay safe. The key takeaways are simple. Stay aware of your surroundings, have an emergency kit, know safe zones, and have a plan. By following these tips, you can significantly increase your chances of staying safe.